Hello everyone, welcome to the introduction of FutureSkills Prime. My name is Venkatraman Umakant and I lead the market development and learner success for FutureSkills at NASSCOM. In the next few minutes, I'm going to just walk through in terms of how do you access FutureSkills Prime and what's in it for you. So what you see on your screen is the FutureSkills Prime website. It's futureskillsprime.in. And to sign up to the platform, you can click on the sign up button at the top or the start learning for free at the bottom. Either of them actually would take you to the platform. Now, this is the login page. Now, this is how the homepage looks like. Now, what does the FutureSkills Prime really focuses on? So FutureSkills Prime focuses on 10 emerging technologies, which are the likes of AI, analytics, cybersecurity, IoT, blockchain, and so on. And it also focuses on 10 professional skills, which is collaboration, creative thinking, digital leadership, design thinking, and so on. And then, of course, we have industry and government approved courses. So who does it really cater to? So ideally, anybody who can read or understand English can actually benefit from FutureSkills Prime. Now, in today's world, it's a no-brainer that everybody needs to have at least a fundamental understanding of these emerging tech areas, because we are consuming technology in various ways. Just by accessing our smartphone, we are actually privy to a lot of these technology areas. Now, we have something called pathways, which are curated content. Now, these are typically about half-an-hour modules, very short modules. And the best part is FutureSkills Prime is also accessible as a mobile app on your Android and iOS. So you could actually see that on the pathway, there are several pieces of content which are being pulled out by experts and stitched together in a logical sequence so that at the end of the module, there is a definite learning outcome that you get. So it's a combination of article, videos, each of them are like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So it doesn't really take up too much time, but over a period, you will realize that you actually have gained a lot of knowledge. And the end of this half-an-hour module, the user actually gets a digital badge, which is starting with AI in this case. What next? So once you're done with these modules, if you're absolutely naive to an area, you could start from here. But if you have a basic understanding about the tech area, but you've never got hands-on, the foundation course is something that you can start from. This is again a curriculum which is defined by the industry, a bunch of experts from industry, and of course it's validated and approved by the government as well. Now, this course is free until 17th May, so you can actually enroll for the course. And once you enroll, you have about 6 months for you to complete. So once you're done with the foundation level, again, this is something that anybody can take up. You don't really need to have too much of a background of the IT. And the next level, of course, gets much deeper when you get into machine learning and fundamentals of data analytics. And this is the next logical step, I would say, once you're done with the foundation. And of course, as we proceed, we will have more courses added up to the platform as well. But at this point in time, this is how the structure is. So you would find a similar structure for other tech areas as well. Beyond that, you have professional skills. Again, you will find a lot of these pathways which are available for people to just consume. And it's, as I said, it's very short modules. So it's very easy to consume, not too heavy as well. And under the industry of government approved is where you will see all those foundation and the next level courses. These are all courses which aligns with the curriculum, which is defined by the industry. Now, the red icon here is actually the chatbot. If you have any problem accessing the platform or any issues, you can actually use the chatbot. And if it's not resolved, you can connect to the agent as well to get that resolved. Now, you have a search bar on the top. If I want to search on, say, Python, I do that, and it actually gets me all the content which are relevant to that particular search word. So if you don't want to go through the pain of searching through individual tech areas or so, you can actually use the search bar. The next important thing is the My Learning tab, where you have a feed depending on the area of interest that you've chosen. The platform actually keeps throwing you different pieces of content which are relevant. The idea is to just build in a culture of continuous learning. The important thing that all of you would be interested in the skills passport. So as you start your learning journey, as you do various activities on the platform, one, of course, as you earn badges, it gets displayed here. And you also have points accrued based on all the activity that you do in terms of learning, in terms of other activity that you do. And this could be used for a kind of a gamification as well. If within an organization or institution, you would actually look at the leaderboard and say, okay, where do I stand? What should I do to get to the next level? So that's the idea of this. And you have where you left off, like I was showing you, this getting started with AI. So if I click there, I'll go back to the same piece of content. Now, in terms of the group, you would actually see a lot of groups here. That's because I have an admin access. But otherwise, as an individual user, you would only see an open group. Or if you come from an organization or institution that has a closed group, you will only see that plus the open groups. So this open group is something which is very important, which is, we call it as campus to corporate. The idea is to develop a high-level awareness about the emerging tech areas, plus the business skills as well. Because especially for students, when they enter into the placement thing, it helps them in the group discussions and the interview process as well. Because today, industry is actually looking for learning agility as one of the key skills. And how do you gauge that? It's basically whether students are going up beyond what is really called for as part of the curriculum and trying to learn new things as well. And this again is not restricted to students. Even people from the corporate world, if you're working on some legacy skills or not in a core IT area as well from a support function, this is very easy to consume, lightweight, so you can get an awareness so that helps you having a more meaningful conversation with your clients and stakeholders and make you feel more confident. So at the end of these 3 modules, you have a final test. If you clear that, you get a certificate. So that's one of the things which I want to cover. And of course, the notification is when you look at the homepage. For example, all these areas, you can follow a channel if you really want to. And the advantage of following is if there is any new content which is added to AI, I get a notification. So that's the advantage. You have a My Guide, which is more of a self-help. If you have any problem with the platform, you could use this. And if the problem still persists, then of course you can actually go to the chatbot and leverage that as well. So that's a quick walkthrough about the platform. I would strongly encourage you to really sign up to the platform and really start learning from a lot of industry approved courses, because what it really means is these curriculum are built by the industry. So you know that this is something which is really relevant to the industry and something that will keep you relevant as well in your workplace. So happy learning. Thank you.